I don't know where to start with my personal brand. Do I need to have clarity about who I am and where I'm going to start? That is such a great question. So you want to start with that one?
Yeah, sure. A lot of the process that we both use actually is on getting that clarity, and that is the first point. And for me, that came a lot because I was doing so many, when I started my business, I was doing a lot of photography, and that was the main focus. But when I was asking people, what do you want, what image do you want to project? Who are you talking to? What are the main things you want people to understand about you that we could show visually? And people really getting stuck on that, whether they are experienced business owners or experienced in their career, or whether they are new to what they're doing. Now, in terms of working with individuals where they are defining their personal brand, quite often that is, they're also in the process of defining their next career move. Sometimes it's mums returning to work and they're not sure how they want to use their skills, but they know they want to do it a little bit differently from what they've done before. So part of that process of working on your personal brand is getting clarity, and that's when you start to get some of those aha moments where you think of things just by talking it through with someone, for example. So definitely my answer to that question is you do not need clarity before you start working on a personal brand project.
Absolutely, and I couldn't agree more with that. Like for me, the systematic approach I use with my clients when we work in the personal brand is all about getting to know who you are. Because even though we think we know who we are, and when I start asking certain questions, I even sometimes have to go back to those questions myself. And it's really important to realize that the whole journey in working on your personal brand helps you understand who you are, and as Julissa said, your next move, is it getting to the next step in your career? Is it finding what is it that you want to do? And for me, your personal brand is the best way to get to know yourself better. So the process itself takes you through that. So no, you don't need to know where you start. Probably that is where you need to be, just really wanting to either go further or really knowing how to start.